I can tell I'm not an epic YouTuber anymore because I just spent the last 10 minutes talking to my camera when it suddenly shut off, and I didn't know why because it was fully charged because I never use it. It turns out the SD card wasn't in it. I didn't notice that, and I also didn't notice it wasn't recording. I'm a little bit out of practice. So I'm finally getting my car back, and to re-say everything I just re-said without recording. Little summary on my car and it being built and why it's taking so long, or why it has taken so long. So I took it in August for a cam, clutch, and intake install build thing, and there were a lot of issues either with the clutch or my ABS acting up, and then I think there were a few other little issues. Oh yeah, my radiator was cracked, so that was cool. And because of good old Rona time, I don't think anyone's really focused on making car parts right now, so that was taking a while. But after all that got figured out, I was able to drive it for an afternoon, and while going at like half throttle, 30 miles an hour, my transmission blew up, so that was cool. And apparently the stock transmission was already big dookie, and the power of the cam just was like, hey buddy, you're out of here now. So my transmission got fired by the cam, so that was cool. So then I took it in again, and then a little bit later they rebuilt my transmission and made it a little bit beefier. And then third gear blew up. And apparently it just wasn't built very well. The guy that built it just made a little goof and a gaff, and it's been in the shop for a month now, and it's finally done. And it was either third gear or one of the synchros. I haven't gone and asked, because whenever I was looking it up, it was just saying that like a synchro was like out of place or something, and wow, I look very white. So yeah, after a lot of issues and 2 transmissions later, I'm finally getting my car back today before something else breaks. So now I get to go to my accounting class for like 3 hours, and then I think at the end of the day Jordan's gonna call me, say, hey fam, your car's done, it's done blowing up. Then I get to go pick it up, and I'll probably throw on the GoPro, give you guys a little POV of a drive or something. And then I'm not sure if transmissions need a break-in period or not. I'll have to ask Jordan about that, because I feel like everything new needs a relative break-in period, but I'm not completely sure. I don't need to leave for class for another 15 minutes, so I'll show you guys how I've rearranged the apartment just a little bit. Now before we continue with the video, I gotta show you guys Manscaped. And here we have the ball deodorant. If you got some musky nuts, you can fix that with that. And then their bag is super high quality. I actually still have mine from our last partnership, and I use it to store my cords and stuff, but it'll fit almost whatever you want, and it lasts literally forever. And here's a look at the main feature, the Weed Whacker. It'll trim your nose and your hairs real good. So personally, I've never used a nose hair trimmer, but me and Hunter were talking about it one day, and I said, I don't have nose hair, and Hunter went, oh yes you do. And so I got all self-conscious about it, because I thought they were just like poking out of my nose. Do you remember what you said about nose hair or no?
No.
He said that all of us have nose hair and it's all disgusting. And so what are the main perks of using a nose hair trimmer? Because I've never done this before.
Honestly man, the main perks, I would say, less boogers, bro.
So the Weed Whacker has the same skin-safe technology as the lawnmower. So in theory, I've never done this before, but no matter how bad I mess up, I still can't cut myself inside of my nose. And this is the first time I've ever trimmed my nose, so this will be fun. And I'll probably cut this so you guys aren't just watching me shove something up my nose and oh, this kind of tickles. That feels weird. Okay, this is actually kind of insane because I don't know if it's placebo or if it's just that crazy or my nose is that disgusting, but I feel like I can actually breathe like easier through my nose. It feels like there's more air getting in there without as much stuff in the way. So yeah, if you've never even used one of these before, it's really easy to use and you're not gonna cut yourself. And I'm guessing since I can breathe easier, I might be able to smell better, and Hunter said you don't get boogers. I guess I'll have to give it a few days to test that one out. Another thing with Manscaped, this along with their lawnmower are waterproof. So I'm just gonna run it through some water, just, you know, get everywhere nice and wet. And I'm also gonna just run water straight into the charging port. Now I feel like that's as wet as you could accidentally get it, but I did it on purpose. Alright, now let's see, does it still work? Oh, it is still going. If you select the Peak Hygiene Pack, you'll get a new blade every 3 months delivered straight to your door. If you use my code, which is right here, you'll get 20% off and free shipping. So check the description, check out Manscaped, check out their new Weed Whacker, and we'll get back to the video now. I'm not even gonna show you the kitchen because there's a lot of dishes. So the living room's pretty much the same, but I got bored and threw that over there because I usually end up sitting in that area. I don't really like sitting right here, and it's also right in the way of this little walking path right here. So that's the only change to the living room, is just that. And then this is my old bedroom. I need to put away my laundry. But yeah, I don't know, wasn't vibing in this room. Because all I could do in here is sleep. So all I had was a bed, because no Wi-Fi reaches in here, so I couldn't like play Xbox or anything. So I just pretty much throw just crap in this room, and it's also now the VR room, because like there's nothing in here to break, so it's great for the VR. But I haven't played it for like months. I don't know, I kind of just got tired of it. I might play it later just to make myself feel like it was a justified purchase. And so you might be asking yourself, well, where's your room now, man? And it's now in the office. So the office is now my bedroom. Oh yeah, and having these blinds and these blackout curtains, it's really hard to wake up in the morning because it's always like black in here. So yeah, new room setup. Oh yeah, obviously I had to put the flag over my bed, so that way I can just remind myself that my car is broken every night. But yeah, it's pretty epic to be able to just go from the computer straight to bed, or also just be able to play Xbox with decent Wi-Fi, and then just go straight to bed. And I didn't want to wrap an Ethernet cord like up and around and all the way over and then into the Xbox, so it goes from the router down there, below my bed, way down here, and then into the Xbox from there. Oh yeah, and seeing this reminds me. So whenever I go buy silly juice, because I'm 21 now, I always just buy the weirdest looking stuff that I can. This is a dark chocolate rum, and it is muy bueno, very good. And then the only other bottles I have aren't really cool. I just thought that they were funny or a memory. So this is from our Colorado trip. That's just like a memory bottle because it's like kind of cool. It's just a little dragon. And then I thought this one was funny because it has the Russian thingy on it and it's vodka, so I was like, yeah, Russian vodka, yeah. And then this is the first ever sake that I had. I was really disappointed. So yeah, now time to go to class and be absolutely confused for 3 hours, and then hopefully go get my car after it's over. Oh yeah, so I'm about to go pick up my car, and I don't know if I've showed you guys this yet. I went full weeb today. We got the Itachi shirt and the Scouts jacket. Now that's what the cool kids wear nowadays.
Like family.
He's making fun of me for being Irish. So, guess what joke you can't make anymore, asshole? Hey, look at his car, I bet it runs. Yeah, that's what I've heard ever since August. Oh, here's the old shitter. Let's see if it runs for once. So here's the part that broke, and I think I was right when I said it was the synchro for third gear, because I think that's what this is, and that's what all the forums said, is that it was the synchro just being poo-poo. So,
what did it break in?
Gonna keep that. Okay, I wasn't paying attention because I just thought it was funny looking at it, but there's the part that broke, that little chip. Alright, let's see if it starts or if I'm just cursed. Yay! Alright, update. The car's staying here, whoa. So the issue is that it would grind into third, but like when it first started I didn't know that third was the issue, so whenever I would shift to third and then go to fourth, it would grind into fourth instead. So I dropped it off, the guy said that he fixed it, and then he gave it back to Jordan. So like Jordan hasn't been the one diddling with the transmission, it's been the guy who's been sending it to. And apparently the guy forgot how to build transmissions or something, because the third gear issue's fine, and now it's fourth gear. As in, he fixed half of the issue. But yeah, Jordan's just as angry at the situation as I am, because it should be fixed. We don't know what the deal is. Haha, this isn't my car. Weird. So I was getting on the highway, you know, because I have to go home, and I shift from first, and then second, and then third, and then fourth. But wait, fourth doesn't fucking work. He fixed the third gear. Oh wait, no, I think I already talked about this when I was outside. I don't know what I talked about when I was in front of the shop, I forgot what I said. So, summary, my first shift into fourth, I thought I heard a grind, but I was like, no, I think I'm just being paranoid. So I did it again, and it grinded really bad. So, yeah.
Hey bro, guess what?
Your car doesn't run. I could have kept the car if I wanted to drive from first to second to third to fifth. But originally when I dropped it off, I had to drive from first to second to fourth. Because if I shifted into third, which I had to grind into, and then shifted to fourth, it would also grind. So I had to skip third. But now third is fixed, and I have to skip fourth. So... Man, I got the GoPro head strap and everything. I was gonna do a little POV drive or something. But instead, you guys get to watch me be disappointed and angry. Well, I'm 21, don't have class tomorrow, and I'm annoyed. So it's, about that time. That's right, I'm a big boy. I don't need a chaser. Gonna be doing that all night. That'll be... Alright, we'll put your brain back on. There you go. I feel like I should be in Pirates of the Caribbean whenever I drink this. So it's the next day, and originally I was planning on showing you guys, you know, me and Hunter boarding, you know, being epic. But it kinda rained, so that puts a damper on things. But we're gonna try to anyway, at least just for a little bit, because I want to show you guys what I can do now, okay? I'm actually, like, decent. Well, not like doing, like, tricks and stuff, but just going down stuff on the longboard. So I kind of pulled a big silly. So it looks like this is what we're doing tonight. He's building a civilization while watching the clouds because my idea got ruined. Turns out when you wake up at 4 p.m. and don't look outside, you don't realize how much it has actually rained. So no boarding tonight. So yeah, there's a little update on the car, a couple of memes or something, and that'll be it for this video. Leave a like if you could tolerate it.
Oh, Bendy Pencil.
Oh, you are ridiculous.